Namaste, Mohan. Purna.
Namaste. Good morning.
Namaste.
Namaste, Usha.
Namaste, Kumar.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Namaste.
Namaste. Good morning to you also.
Namaste, Sri Lakshmi. Everyone is slowly coming in.
Yeah.
The phone. It's raining heavily and
The southwest monsoon has set in.
yeah, and the sky is so dark. It's like now 4:30 here. It looks like 7 o'clock.
Ah,
Mhm.
so the climate must be really pleasant, right?
Yeah,
Very
yes.
pleasant, very pleasant.
As long as I'm sitting inside a house and
Exactly. Exactly. I remember those days in Bangalore,
I know.
especially the next morning. It's so pleasant
Yes.
after all the rain. The next morning is so pleasant. And 2 idlis and 1 vada and 1 coffee used to be heaven.
Heaven. Amridam, they call it.
Yes.
So during my bachelor days, on Saturday, Sundays, I'll go to the nearby restaurant. Regular routine. The waiter won't even ask. One vada, then one rava dosa, and tea. And he will keep on pouring tea, multiple tea. And I will have a newspaper and read that for 1 hour there.
Between
Those were the days.
78 and 84, 85, I spent a lot of time in Bangalore, especially in the MG Road, Brigade Road area. Most of the time, so plenty of places to go. Anyways, I think it's okay. Yes. Let's start with 3 ohms. Please bring your awareness into yourself. Take a deep breath. Namaste, everyone. Purna, go ahead.
Yep.
Thank you.
योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिराणतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारं शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणं सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् श्रीमते अनन्ताय नागराजाय नमो नमः.
Thank you very much. Okay, Sarla is here.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste. Before you take off,
Okay.
let me bring the screen up.
Number 16.
Yeah. Wherever we were.
2.16.
We are there, and hold on one second. Okay, we finished with 2.15. We had a long discourse on that by Sarla. So the thing to be understood here in a nutshell is, if you take the last part, Dukkham eva sarvam vivekinaha. That's where we start. Dukkham eva sarvam vivekinaha. Everything is miserable. Who says that? The Vivekinaha, one who has complete clarity in life. He need not have attained the greatest of enlightenment, the highest level of samadhi. If he has got clarity in life, then we call him Vivek. Then we call them, not him or her, doesn't matter. We call them Vivekinaha. So they say everything is miserable. Here, that everything is, what is that everything? That's what, if we read this what is given in the summary, this discriminating person indeed understands everything to be miserable. That we understand. That is the last part of the sutra. Coming from the result of miserable sanskaras, so a person of discernment, a person who has complete clarity of life, he understands that whatever misery is coming, whatever problems are coming, whatever pain is coming, they understand that as coming from the patterns, the impressions of the sanskaras. Not only that, and these sanskaras sometimes, they manifest through others. That's how we face problems most of the times. And then we blame them, correct? So it is our samskaras which are being put on us through somebody else. And we judge them. That is what we say here as, in the first part we say guna vritti virodat. So the others, whoever is causing the pain to us, that's how we see, they are acting out our karma because the script has been given to them to act it out. Because we don't understand that. So this is for the people who are not vivekina, who are not vivekis. So we think of that, which comes from outside, as miserable, and we are opposing that, and we are judging that, and that is how because the other person is saying it from the gunas. The gunas have triggered that. the the vrittis, the gunas have triggered those vrittis in them, and they act it out. So this is what we have to understand. Parinamatapa sanskara dukkaihi. So as a result of our sanskaras, the other people may, when somebody says a harsh word to us, immediately we take it on ourselves. That is where the problem is. A Viveki will not take it. He understands, oh, this harsh word is coming from Kumar is because of my karma. And they take it. By taking it, they avoid karma, bad or good karma, whatever it is. By not taking it and reacting to it is how we accumulate karma. This is the meaning of the sutra. There was a question.
I think Ushaji had asked about guna.
Yes. The guna is the one which is causing that vritti. Whether I speak harsh, whether I speak less harsh, or whether, when I say I, the person who is inflicting that, who is reading out that script, or maybe it can come as blows, or it could be some other kind of pain that is inflicted on us. It is the guna that is causing that vritti in them. Guna vritti virodat. And we are opposing that guna vritti. With me? Quickly we can read this. This will help us. The wise person awakens to the reality of the cause of karma creation being reactiveness to what one experiences. We react to what we experience. If somebody speaks ill of me, I react to that right in front of them or behind them, whatever. Such a person seeks to oppose this cause. So when I react, I'm opposing that cause. What is it I am opposing? I'm really opposing the karma which I am supposed to experience. I'm supposed to experience this. The real problem is association of what one experiences with oneself. This oneself here is the kleshas. The kleshas is what is making us feel hurt. The kleshas is what is wanting us to give back all that. So here he says, this is best understood with a few examples. If someone uses abusive or accusatory expressions against you, you have the choice of treating it in one of two ways. So the first way, which normally 99% of the population do, or 99.9% of the population do, is how dare this person say such terrible things about me? When I do this, I have immediately made it a personal issue, associated myself with that experience. Or I can take it as the person saying all these ugly things is an actor playing out his or her programs. That is, they're reading out that script which has been given to them by karma, the director of karma, whoever that is. So then I tell myself, if that person, whoever is doing this, feels that way, so be it. Let him or her read out the script. It is not my problem. So in the first reaction, obviously we understand it will create karma, whereas the alternative does not. When we just understand that this is just an experience, I just accept this experience instead of reacting to it, then there is no karma. In the first one where we react, obviously it will create karma. The first reaction when what one observed was taken personally. I took it personally. You look into yourself and felt hurt. That causes karma patterns, and the typical reaction when one is in that state is an emotional response, varying from internally feeling hurt to tears or anger to denial to confrontational behavior to blows, whatever. Okay? Is it making sense?
But it is very hard to control for common people. Now we are only few people who can control this thing. Then they disregard us. They don't react. But
Let's not worry about others. Let us only think about us.
no, but us means we are only limited to attending these classes.
Yes.
Only we think about us. But my question
We
is,
should see have most of the problems in this world will not be there if people who have understood Patanjali Yoga Sutra don't react.
yeah, we understood. We are attending classes. So, I mean, don't react like my wife. My wife argue something. I don't argue. Just keep quiet. No, if I argue, more and more things come up. More things going on. So I'm
Why
just
should you argue? Ma'am,
no.
the
That's
first
why
question itself.
I'm staying quiet.
Yes.
So it stops.
Yeah. Now what I'm saying, what Patanjali Muni is saying is quietness, not just in terms of words, quietness inside.
No.
When that quietness comes inside, then there will be no thought of argument at all. There will be no thought of hitting back at all. There is no thought of, when I say hitting back in terms of words, nothing will be there.
But sometimes, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you are quiet, other people will think we are agreeing with the whatever they are saying.
So be it. So be it.
Let them be in that cloud.
Let them have that satisfaction. How does it matter?
See, if you are in 10 people, somebody says something to you, just
Yes.
keep quiet means other people, I don't care about other people. But if you say A, they will say A to Z added up. Then also we had to keep quiet.
You think about it, Madhavi. How does it matter? There are 10 people. There are 10 people with scripts.
Mm.
There are 10 people in the group, and there are 10 people with the script. One person starts something on you, then the second person joins, chirps in. They're all reading out script.
But how much we can,
How does it matter?
no much how much we can argue, still they believe what they want to believe. It will not change their mind.
We can respond.
Yeah, what Sashi is saying is correct.
We don't have to react, we can respond, right?
Yeah, you can respond. So the response means very you have thought about it and is very thoughtful. Response is not immediate. That's why we hit the pause button. When I say we hit the pause button, is when you evaluate. Oh, what is this? This person is saying all this crap. Oh, they are reading out the script. So let them read. Let them have that satisfaction of reading out that script. With me, Madhavi? No.
No, sir.
So when you don't do that, you accumulate karma. That's all. Vivekina. Become a Viveki. Viveki is one who will not react to all these things. So a Viveki will get angry also. But that won't be every day. It will be once in 4 or 5 years. Or once a year, whatever.
So when
once in a blue moon, we say.
Then Vivekin agree, then he builds karma, right?
No.
No?
No.
You say that
because he is not reacting, he is responding.
Oh.
Yes. is responding. He or she is responding, not reacting. Reacting is the person who gets upset. The moment I say something ill, that person will get upset and start abusing. They are reacting. A yogi will respond. I might have abused the yogi many times, and after many such attempts, one day he might respond. He might. But it's called yogic anger.
Like Durvasa did. He was getting angry because he was a rishis and Siddha Purusa.
The yogic anger is after the yogi does whatever he needs to do, he does not regret. The moment he regrets, he accumulates karma. This is for everybody, not just the yogi. Yeah. Even if I say something once in 2 years, something harsh, and then I regret, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said this, then the karma will get attached to me. So actually, if we go down here, somewhere I think he would say, yes, here it is. The stronger the last sentence, the stronger the emotional reaction, the greater will be the karma impact. And it is generally, in the alternative mode. Yeah, this is the alternative mode we are talking about. In the alternative mode, when one dissociates with what one experiences, one lets these uncharitable words pass by without response or responses that show you're not affected. I'm not affected. The tone of your voice and expression on your face tells whether you are affected or not. Correct? The tone of your voice and expression on your face tells whether you are affected or not. And the only way in which you can be unaffected is by deep conviction that an act is being played out. It's like being on the stage and then two friends, and then one friend is supposed to yell at the other friend. So as per the script, one friend yells, and as per the script, the other person has to keep quiet. Does the other person keep quiet or not? Despite being some very uncharitable words that have come out of the other person's mouth, he keeps quiet, right? Because he understands that is just a script that is being read. He doesn't take it personally, correct? Only when we take it personally, we start reacting. Is it making sense, people? We have gone through this many times.
Yes, Kumar.
Thank you. But Madhavi, Sureshji, not making sense.
No, it is making sense, but it depends upon the situation at that moment, what happened. And if
This is what Avivekinaha will say. Yes, you have to respond. I'm not saying you should not respond, but that response must be very thought out, and one need not respond every day to those kinds of uncharitable words. Anyway, we can agree to disagree. Fine.
with the practice, I will get it, but Right now, I cannot completely agree, but I promise I will practice.
Why is that practice is required is because
Mm,
this is not digested in full.
mm,
Mm. When you digest this in full, then it will be normal. Oh, it's okay. Let them say whatever they want.
mm,
But instinct come immediately. Suppose, I mean, you don't have time to think about it. Like somebody slap you, instinct come directly. Oh, you react or you act. Oh, you don't have time
Move
to.
away. That is the response. If somebody is wanting to slap you, move away.
mm,
Mm. No one is saying you should take physical abuse.
Okay.
Take legal action. Call 911 and get them arrested.
mm,
But you have to act, right? That is the act.
No,
That
that
is
is a
it.
response.
That
That
is
is
the
a
act.
response. That's not a reaction. That's a response.
Hmm.
You don't want to get physically abused, so you respond by calling 911. Or you can even tell them, I'm going to call 911 because I cannot take this physical abuse. When you say this, the other person will try to give you more blows. So you have to be very careful.
mm,
So we are not talking about physical things. We are talking about psychological. It could be a financial abuse. It could be a psychological abuse, emotional abuse. We are talking about those things.
Okay.
mm,
The reason why we say I want practice is this is not digested in full.
mm,
Yes. When this is digested in full, when we understand and grasp it in full and we take it inside, then that practice will happen very quickly.
mm,
Because you have to think about the sutra every time such a situation arises. You cannot be thinking about it after the situation. Every day, every moment, somebody is saying something, understand that they are reading out a script.
mm,
Mm. Every relationship, everything that is happening, script that is being read out. See, somebody comes and tells you, I love you. Comes and tells me, I love you, Kumar. And they don't even know what that love is. So they will tell me, I love you because tomorrow is a Father's Day. So there is an expectation on Father's Day that they have to say this, they will say.
mm.
Same thing with I hate you also. They are just reading out a script. Anyways, has everyone understood? It's a very important sutra. We have gone through this many times, but it is. So this resistance to understanding that anything that is being said to me is a script that is being read out by the other person. We are resisting to understand that. Please understand that. That is that opposition that we are talking about. Guna vritti virodhat. That's exactly what it is. The other person is saying because of the guna vritti. And we have virodham. We oppose. We have enmity towards what they're saying. Okay? I'm going to let, all right?
Okay.
Madhavi is in deep thought. That is how you become a Sarada Devi, Madhavi.
Mm,
Why there are so many saints, female saints?
mm,
They're all like that. They understand. Same thing with men too.
Mm.
If only we can drop this thing of reacting, life will be far enjoyable, far enjoyable.
Mm.
Which means we are accepting everyone as they are, pretty much. Okay, go ahead, Sarala. Sorry.
2.16 Heyam Dukham Anagatam. Heyam means opposed or avoid. Dukham is misery. Anagatam means that have not yet come. Gatam means to go. Agatam means to come. Anagatam means in the future, which has not yet come. So this is one tries to oppose the miseries that have not yet come. Means pain that has not yet come is avoidable. In other words, we can say that it is avoidable. I'll take
What are we avoiding?
pain, miseries that come that we're trying to avoid. That
No, my question is, how are we avoiding the miseries that are to come?
we are trying to avoid by reacting to it, but we should avoid by doing response to it. That way it is.
No, we should. Avoiding here. Yeah, somebody is saying something.
Not adding to the karma.
By karma klesha, avoiding that karmas, yeah. So by if we don't react, I do not add to karma.
So avoid here is by not reacting.
Yeah.
By not reacting to what anybody, anything or anyone is saying. Just taking that experience, accepting that experience without any kind of disturbance inside or outside. We don't say anything outside. There is nothing that is being said inside either. That is also equally important. I cannot be boiling inside and keep my mouth tied with a cloth. That will only finally will result in a cardiac arrest after a few years. Because inside is boiling. Is not able to accept. But this is both. All that we are talking about is more inside. When inside is quiet, nothing is going to happen outside. So this oppose here is when somebody is saying something about ill about us, not opposing that, not shouting back. It is opposing the desire to react. Because we understand that this is going to bring misery because other person is saying this because it's part of our karma that the other person is saying this. If my wife is yelling at me, it is because of my karma that I married her. That's why I married her. And now the karma is coming, has given her a script.
Sir, when I look at this 216 and when I read it, for me it feels like um, I should not suffer imagined miseries.
You should not
I should not suffer imagined miseries.
imagined miseries.
Sir, oh, they might think like this about me. That gives me misery, right? So what
No,
happens if this thing happens in the future? So looks like oppose the miseries that have not yet come. Like one tries to oppose the miseries that have not yet come relating to future.
no, Shruti. Actually, what is going to come in future is because how I act now,
That's it.
right?
I
What
see.
is going to come in future means you should not think in this birth. It can come in the next birth. So it is how I conduct myself now. If I'm going to react to what somebody is saying or somebody is doing, then I'm adding on to that karma.
Yeah.
By understanding this experience is coming, that whatever somebody is saying or doing to me is because of my karmic pattern, which is playing out through them. When I understand that, then I will not react. I will only respond when necessary.
Got it, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Or in short, we can say what I am today is because of yesterday's karma, past karmas. What I'll be tomorrow will be what I'm doing today. Today's karmas will build my destiny in future.
Yes.
That's what we can say.
So, I mean, when we say we have to be very careful when we say tomorrow's karma, that tomorrow's karma need not play out in this birth.
Yeah, that's true. We
Yeah.
can
That
liberate
tomorrow can be in the next birth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Number 17. Drashtu drashtayoho sanyogo heya hetuhu. Drashtu is one who sees. Drashyayoho is sight.
Drishyayoho.
Drishyayoho.
Yeah.
Drishyayoho, sights, those are seen. And that are seen. Sanyoga is association between drashtu and drishyayoho. Heya is again cause to be avoided or opposed. Hetum is a reason. The cause to be opposed is the association between the seer or experiencer with what one sees or experiences. So, as you have always told us that we see with the drishya, the opposite person, that if with some filters within us, that with the karma klesha that we have, so we should avoid those filters. Like example, if I'm going to the party and I meet a person, having looked at her first thing, I meet her, and then as I remember, she borrowed from me $500. I gave her 6 months ago. She has not yet given me my money back. And today, look at her. She's in the finest, the best dress, and the latest model designer dress she is wearing, and she hasn't returned my money yet. So what did I do? I developed the reaction in my mind. I did not. I'm here in the party to enjoy, and here I have corrupted my mind by developing the negative thoughts in my mind already. So here my joy of the party is already gone by looking at that person. So that is the drashtra. I was the drashtra. I was a seer, and I saw the scene, the friend of mine who borrowed money from me, and I developed the sanyoga association. I associated her with my past, what I have done between her and me. So this is what drashtra and drashyayo sanyoga is. So that one could avoid that sanyoga. That will help. So I refer to the Swami Sachidananda's commentary on this verse, and then he describes that in number 15, the Patanjali Muni gives us the cause of the pain as it was between the seer and seen. Number 16, that the heyam dukham anagatam. Here he's saying that the cause is avoidable, anagatam. And now he's telling the reason, the union of the seer and the seen. Now here he describes seer, the drashtra, as a purusha, and the seen as a prakriti. And he also says the seer is not just a one sense organ. Here, seer is you refer to as a seer by the eyes that you seer, and the seeing, that the objects we see with the eyes. But same thing can be with the shrotra and the sounds, like the hearer, the hears, the taster tastes, the sprashta, the one who is a toucher that touches the objects that we touch, and the smeller, the smell, like that. So it's between the purusha and the prakriti. What is prakriti? He says that what we see, what we possess is the prakriti. And what the prakriti is not only the things, but also our own body and mind is also a prakriti. Body, mind, intellect, indriya, those are all our prakriti. And the self is as the core within us, is the self within us, which we mistakenly combine with like I combine myself with my body and say, I am slim, I am fat, I am beautiful, I am ugly. So I am combining that Purusha, that core within me, with that thing that I possess, that the body, which the body is an object actually. So that is our attitude should be, because the body is hurt, body is thin, body is fat. Not that I am thin, I am fat. And as this way, I also mentally identify with the what I possess, and I becomes it. I am dukhi, I am in pain. But it's not that I am in pain. It's the knee is hurting, my head, the head is aching. So it should be the head is aching. So I should not say that I am aching, I am hurt, I am pain. So I am in pain. So these are the sanyoga, the association.
Hold on. Who is that I?
This I is now mistakenly identifying with the body, and that I, that Purusha.
That's what I'm asking. Who is that? What is that I?
That I is the ego, the ahankar, now it is becoming.
No, that I is the chitta.
Okay.
Yes. This I is the chitta.
So that is a drashra here, it is, that is selling.
So, see, the thing here one has to understand is, this is not about, you gave a very material example where I borrowed $500. Somebody borrowed $500. That is real. So obviously, the moment I see them, I will remember that $500. What we are talking about here is things we don't know. Things that we don't know. Things that come to us from somebody else, for which we don't know the cause, why it is being inflicted on us. So when somebody says something ill about me in a party, I don't know why that is coming. It is coming because of the script that was given to that person. So that's what he's saying. The cause to be opposed is the association between the seer. I am the seer. This association of the seer with what one sees or with what one experiences. It is the continuation of the last, or 215. It is a continuation of this. He is giving it as a separate sutra here. It is that association between what is coming on me as an experience and how I take it. When I cut that association and just take it as an experience and not as, oh, this experience is coming to me from Sarala. When I cut it out and just take it as an experience, oh, this is coming to me from Sarala because it was preordained that such a thing should come from her because of my earlier karmic pattern. That is why she is doing this. That is why Sarala is giving me a big sermon. When I understand that, then I have cut out that association. That's the meaning of this.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. The next.
Any questions here, people?
But in the Sarla's case about the dress, when a lady came with nice dress, she doesn't have anything in her mind, but only Sarla reacted. Sarla's mind came because she thinks that okay, she had a lot of money and she didn't return my money. It is Sarla's reaction. So whose karma is built up in that one?
This Sarala's karma.
But
Obviously.
Sarla's karma built up. So, but you said that anything happened, you think about it because of my karma it happened.
Hmm.
So this happened because Sarla's karma, the idea came in her mind about that lady who was wearing fashionable dress. Is that right?
See, this is an example. It is an incorrect example here.
Okay.
Because such a thing happened. We are talking about things that happen about which we don't know. Or it could have happened to X, but because I don't remember that happened to X, and this is being inflicted on me through Y. That is how karma works. It doesn't have to be X has to come. So the example that Sarala took is not the right example. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
This is about things that we don't know that happened to us.
Like my house is on fire, and why did it happen to my house? It got fire.
Yes, my house is on fire and I don't know the reason. I mean, the reason could be an open flame. That is the material reason. But why on that particular day the flame, the candle should flip and fall on the table and catch fire, and the curtains catch fire, and finally the entire room and the house is on fire? Why? That is the question, for which we don't have an answer, because it is happening because of karma.
Because somebody purposely did arson, fire a house. So
Yes.
that is also karma.
No, you are still not understanding the point. If somebody sets my house on fire, why is that person chose my house to set it on fire?
Because karma.
Because of the
Karma. Simple.
Karma.
And we will think it is because of some local enmity, but it could be some unknown person. People, you have to think. If you think, you will get the answer. That is why that is how the clarity will come. That is how you become a Viveki. All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah. Next, 218.
Who is assigned to 18?
To me.
Huh?
It's me, 218.
Who is me?
Sarla.
Yeah. Huh?
Sarla.
Oh, 218 is also for you? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Prakasha, Kriya, Sthiti, Sheelam, Bhuta, Indriya, Atmakam, Bhoga, Apavargartham, Drishyam. Prakasha is luminous. It means it is represents Satogun. Kriya is activity that represents energy or Rajogun. Sthiti is inert state or established. Sheelam is the nature of a behavior. And so Prakasha Kriya Sthiti Sheelam is a luminous, energetic, inert nature. Bhuta is a gross matter. Our Bhuta, we can see the 5 elements too, like Prithvi, Jalam.
Seen is luminous.
Go ahead. Indriya?
Indriyam is sensory faculties.
Yes.
And then Atmakam is within the innermost of the core. So Bhuta Indriya Atmakam is in one's innermost of the body, the sense faculties. Okay. Or we can also say the Bhuta Indriya Atmakam will be like a physical, mental, spiritual being, like a human being. Bhoga is experiences, indulgences. And Apavargartham, it's here, Varga is classification, not the classification, but it goes beyond the classification, liberation, absolution. Artham is intent or meaning, to aspire. And Drishyam here is a scene which is brought from the previous sutram, sight, the scene. So the meaning is, what is seeing luminous, energetic, inert nature within the innermost matter and the sense faculties to be experienced for the purpose of liberation. Energy, inert, and luminous are to be the sattva, rajas, and tamoguna in our translation. So how we burnt out our impurities by opposing their impact on the world as pure observance unfolding in one's personal experience, dharma, swadharma to us, and not to react it and not to develop the agami karma. That will be the solution for a step towards the apavarga liberation. Here's Patanjali Muni is trying to guide us that what should be our mode of our goal is to have the upward to receive the liberation. That is our human goal.
Hold on. So The most important few words here is Boga Apavargartam. The most important, that is the core in this sutra. That is, whatever comes to me, that is Boga. Right? Experience. Boga means experience. So, Apavargartam. Varga means classifying. Apavarga means non-classification, not classifying. What are we saying? Boga Apavargartam. The experiences that are coming to me, Boga, Apavargartam. No classification of that as good, bad, evil, saintly, sweet, difficult. Those kinds of things are classification of the experience that is coming to us. So when we go on vacation, we say, oh, I had a wonderful vacation. And then as soon as we come back, somebody says, oh, I'm back to reality. So one was good, now this is bad. This is what? This is how we classify. So in this sutra, we are saying, Bhoga Apavargartam. Take everything as it comes. To be experienced for the purpose of why? For the purpose of liberation. All these experiences that is coming to us on a day-to-day basis, moment to moment, we have to experience it, not react to it. This is what is called Bhoga Apavargartam. And in this experience, there will be various things that are coming and hitting us. Those are Prakasha Kriya Sthiti Sheelam. So Rajas can come and hit us. Tamas can come and hit us. Sattva can come and hit us. Let us not classify anything. Let us take everything as it happens. Bhoga Apavarga. That's the meaning of this sutra. That Bhoga Apavargartam is the most important two words in the sutra. So everything is built around it. Okay? Any questions? Okay.
Thank you.
So this, actually, that this final line which says, this line specifically notes how impurities burn out. That is how we burn our impurities. The kleshas are burnt out by experiencing their impact in the world as pure observers. How we become pure observers? Bhoga Apavargartham. That is how we become pure observers. Even if somebody else, let them yell. Bhoga Apavargartham. I'm not going to say they are yelling. I'm just saying, oh, they are talking. And they are reading out the script the way it should come. Pure observers. Unfolding of one's personal dharma. This is our personal dharma is unfolding in front of our eyes. Why should we react? Doesn't make any sense. Madhavi. Okay. 219. Who is assigned 219?
It's me, sir.
Shruti?
Yeah, I'm assigned from 219 to 221.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So here I would like to give a prologue, like what is 219, 220, and 221 is going to be like. For the 219 is going to be the mechanics of experience. Like before we saw in the 218, it is talking about the experience. So we are going to see the mechanics of experience in depth in 219, and then in 220 we are going to see the nature of the observer, that means the tool, and then in 221 we are going to see the purpose of the nature. So the purpose of the nature of the observer, and in 219 it says Vishesha Avishesha Linga Matra Alingani Guna Parvani. That means let's take like Vishesha Avishesha Linga Matra alingani. These are 4 stages. And in these 4 stages, guna parvani means these gunas are spread across. So what is vishesha? It's specific. And what is avishesha? It's non-specific. What is lingamatra? Nominal or indicative only. And alingani means without any indicative characteristics. I will go in detail into these 4 stages. Before that, I will say what is gunas. Like we discussed before, gunas are of 3 types: sattva, rajas, tamas. And parvani means spread. It's like it propagates through these 4 stages, and we can say it as the experience as well, the experience of the practitioner. Guna parvani means we can say it as the experience as the practitioner
Hold on
throughout
one
the 4.
second, Shruti. Parvani, this is also a Tamil word, kind of. In Tamil, we say paravardu, spreading.
Yeah,
Okay? Yeah, I
that's
want to
true.
make that. Okay, go ahead.
So imagine a tap of water. That water is your karma, and you can imagine 4 pots arranged one above the other, and those 4 pots have filters. So those 4 pots are the Vishesha, the first pot, Avishesha followed by the second pot, Lingamatra followed by the third pot, and the Alingani followed by the fourth pot. So here the mechanics, if the mechanics of the experience have to work properly, the tap water should pass through all these 4 pots, and it should pass through the fourth pot also, so that the karma will pass through. What's happening here is in Vishesha, we call it as the external stages. So, what is external stages? Here, Patanjali Muni specified these Vishesha as elements, like 21 specific elements. So, what are they? 5 elements of nature: space, air, fire, water, and earth. So let me come to these 5 elements first. So, what do you feel when you look at water? When it's in the glass, what do you feel about the water? It's you want to drink that. It's a drinking water. So when you look at tsunami, what do you think of tsunami? It's a destruction. So what kind of guna, like that provokes guna in you? A fear. You can say tamas. Maybe you can define that as tamas. So when I look at the glass of water, I see like it's guna as sattvic, because it's doing good to me. I have that feeling towards that water. And when I use that water to pour on others, and I go on a swimming, and I go on an activity, I observe that as a rajasic. Like I'm using that water for my experience, like for my leisure, luxury, or something. So that's how, like, when you look at fire, when you are cooking, and when you are camping, or when some accident happens, the way you feel about that fire, water, air, space, and earth is what we call as gunas. That's how the gunas come out. Also, the next 5 element, the 5 elements of nature, and the next 5 are the corresponding attributes of these 5 elements, which is the sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. Even in these 4, we can experience that gunas, like with sound. With metallic sounds, we will feel like the upbeats. Some people might feel energetic. Energetic means rajas. And some people might feel like oh, it's so unpleasant. That's tamasic. And some people feel like it's good. The upbeat is really giving me good feel. So likewise, even the touch, the taste and smell, they give you these kind of experiences, good, bad, satisfactory, we say. So, and then comes the 11 sensory organs, which are the organs of perception, like we hear, touch, taste, sight, smell, and then the organs of action, even the organs of action like moving our hands, the speech, feet, and excretion and procreation, the reproductive. Procreation means the reproduction. And then the 21st element is going to be the mind. That is also one of the elements. So we are experiencing, like we are reacting through gunas, through these elements, like 21 elements, when we associate with them. So after that, when we come to avishesha, it's called non-specific, which is the subtler stage. So previously we saw vishesha, it's external stage, which could be physical, like touch, taste and all. And the avishesha, we can say, is the subtler stage where we are into our mind. For example, we can take asmita. Like
Yes, Asmita is the one which helps us to experience all these 21 elements.
Yeah. So intuition also comes under this avishesha. Like we will have some sense of intuition, or we will think like, why is this happening? We will wonder why. The question will be there. So that question, and we will be in our mind, we will be pondering, "Oh, why this happened to me?" So that's what we are calling at it as avishesha. In this avishesha also causes this kind of a good, bad, and like the sattva, rajas, tamas kind of experiences we will get. And then in lingamatra, it's the in lingamatra they call it as the nominal. Here So here, what the practitioner, like the experiencer, would be in the stage is duty. So he at this third stage he knew that okay, this is all happening because of this, and then he goes towards doing his duty. Here he still have that labels. So in the first stage we will label it as these 21 elements, and the second stage we will label it as why is it happening. Oh, maybe it is happening because of this or that. And then in the third stage, the lingamatra, here the practitioner will come to a stage that okay, this is happening because of this, and this is my duty to it's only my duty to perform, and I'm not going to expect any reactions. I'm not going to expect any results out of this. And then he just go on to do his duty, knowing that this is happening because of this, which means here we still have that label in our mind. And then alingani means without characteristics. Here we come to a stage where we are pure observers, without reaction. We are just observing and we are taking it for what it is. So here we are always in a calm state. The experiencer is always in a calm state. He's not reacting. He's taking it as is, and he's observing. That's it. full experience. He's in a full experience. So if you like my previous in my previous examples, I told you like imagine a tap and the tap of water flowing through these 4 pots, and if you can let it flow through all these things, the water will flow and it is not going to be stagnant. And in any pot you are feeling, you are giving way to these gunas, you are reacting, that is going to cause impurities, and that is not going to filter through those pots, and we are not going to pass through all these 4 stages. So that's what I could interpret from 219.
Okay.
So after that,
Let's see. Any questions here? Okay. So this is a very descriptive sutra, and Shruti has explained it with a lot of examples. So understanding all these things in life, that's what it's all about. And accept and understanding the gunas that is flowing through us. That's what this is all about. Visesha, Avisesha, Linga Matra, Lingani, Guna Parvani. And letting it spread through us and experiencing everything. And because in the earlier sutras we said experiencing everything, so he's talking about those experiences. What are those various elements of experience? That's what this sutra is about. Okay, go ahead. Any questions here? Anyone? Okay.
so
Earlier we said, when we discussed, we said, why do we need Asmita? So Asmita, we need to experience all this. To experience and not to classify it as good or bad. Bhoga apavargartham. You have to remember that all the time. Okay, go ahead.
so in 220, Patanjali Muni says, Drashta Drishimatraha Suddhopi Pratyaya Anupashyah. So in this, he's telling about the nature of the observer, like us. We are the observers. Here in Drashta means the seer. We are the seer, the experiencer. Drishimatraha means tools. Drishimatraha means the seeing tool. Drishi means seeing, matraha means it's a tool. Shuddhopi, it's pure. And api means indeed, it's indeed pure. Pratyaya means conviction. Anupashyaha means see. So here, as a experiencer, we are the tool. So as an experiencer, we are seeing it with pure conviction. The only thing we all have to do is just see. That's it. We are just the tool. And then in 221 it says, Tad artha eva drishyasya atma, which means the purpose. Here Patanjali Yoga Muni is saying about the purpose of the nature. So Prakriti. So what the Prakriti is trying to do here is trying to give Purusha the experience. Here Tad Artha means its meaning, therefore the sake of the purpose. Eva means only, indeed alone. Drashyasya, of seeing, of the sight. Drashyasya means of the sight. Atma means the innermost core. So what is the innermost core here? It's the Purusha. And so the purpose of the nature is to give that experience to the Purusha, the innermost core. So, the thing is, the Purusha wants to experience And that's why Prakriti is giving him that experience of seeing, nothing more than that. So
Who is
when
that Purusha?
the soul, the innermost core,
Innermost. The innermost. And that Purusha is that piece of the old chip. Who is the old chip? Old chip is that Ishvara.
Ishvara, yeah.
We are the old chip of that block of Ishvara. So this Purusha, see, all we have been saying that the entire thing has been all this universe, everything has been created for Purusha to experience, correct?
Yes.
So that's why he has created all this. And how does he get this experience? He is getting this experience through us.
Yes, that's right.
So that is this, yes, that is this sutra here. The real seer is the Purusha. That Purusha, that
Yes.
Ishvara, when we become the true observers, then that Ishvara is experiencing this world through us.
That's right.
With me, people. In 20, he is saying we are an instrument.
Yes.
It's like, wearing a dark
Yes.
glasses when we go out in the sun. It is an instrument. The purpose of that instrument is to cut out some glare and things like that. That's all it has to do. Similarly, we as an instrument, we only have to see and take in everything, not remove this, not comment on that, none of those things. Be an instrument. That's what in 20 he says. In 21 he says, by being like that in the like in 2020, in Sutra 20, that indeed the core purpose of life, of sight, that is the experience. And why that experience? This is the experience that the Purusha inside us gets. And that Purusha is directly connected to Ishvara. And that's how Ishvara is experiencing this universe.
That's right, sir. This means that Purusha is using us as a tool to see. So our only thing is to see and give that knowledge to him, right? Like, because
Not knowledge. uh, he is giving us the knowledge. He is
Mm,
giving us everything. He is only taking that experience
right.
of what you're observing here. When we say observing here, don't think only watching. It means all that you experience. All that you experience.
That's right.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any question here before we move on? Sri Lakshmi has waited patiently for 3 weeks. Now is your chance.
Sir.
Go ahead, Sri Lakshmi.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2.22 Kritartam pratinashtam api anashtam tadanya sadharanatvat. So I was like looking at all the internet and everything, and I got panicked. And with sir's help and watching video, I got like the clarity. And what it is usually action is normally activated, and we the normal people do actions as profitable or not profitable, and everything we do, interactions, calculations, personal relations, we start doing like, okay, what I get from this, what I don't get in from it. And from this I understood is, don't involve in calculations, be an observer, don't do any calculations in any personal relationships or interactions.
Who does this? Who does this normal? Who does this motivated action?
The normal people.
Normal, sadharanatva, the common people. Yogis don't do that.
Yogis don't.
So, again, a reminder to all of us to elevate ourselves and become yogis and not remain sadharana people. So, sadharana people will do only this. Constantly, they will be in this motivated action. They will be doing only motivated action. For everything, he'll be calculating profit and loss. If I'm going to get loss, I won't go. I won't do it. Okay, go ahead, Lakshmi. Any questions here before we go? Okay. Everyone is able to understand that sutra. Go ahead.
स्वस्वामि शक्त्योः स्वरूपोपलब्धि हेतुः संयोगः. So there is association of individual controlled energies that causes what one begets. So the motivated action is the cause of karmas. And whatever I get in life, I'm the doer. We always give credit for ourselves. So we just pat ourselves like, okay, I'm doing now. It is because of me. I'm the doer. So we should understand that it's not me. It's because of the grace of divine and samskaras, what we are and what we are doing. So don't pat whatever we are doing.
So, Swaswami Shaktiyoho, very important word, the very important 3 words. So, it's saying it is only because of my energy. Swa, self, Swami, controller of the self, Shakti, energy. Only because of my energy. Whatever I am begetting in this world is only because of that. Not because of Ishvara's grace. That is the association we make, and that is how we become motivated people. All our actions are motivated, and that is why we acquire karma. Any questions here, people?
So our energy, we're not supposed to take our energy as the reason behind anything, right?
We are only an instrument, correct?
Yeah.
So, as an instrument, we do our duty. We have responsibilities. We discharge our responsibilities. Don't take credit. If I build something, immediately I'll take credit. Oh, it is because of me this was built.
Okay.
Not because of you. It is because of the intelligence of the divine. We don't have any intelligence. Yes.
So we have to give the credit to the divine or Shiva and not take it.
Right?
Yeah.
Do we have any intelligence? We have spoken about this many, many times. Everything that we have, normally when we claim that I'm very intelligent, is because it came from there.
Okay.
It came from there. That is why I always say, there is no invention.
Wow.
There is no invention. We say cell phone was invented. No, it was already there. That design, everything was there. And one fine day, scientists thought about this, and then when they said, "Oh, why should we have this phones connected through line? Why should be a line connected phone? Why not? Why doesn't it have to be without any kind of wire connection?" They started thinking, and then it came slowly, right?
Yeah.
So that way, if you look at all inventions, they are all like that. So many more inventions are going to happen, and they are already there. From that book from above, little by little we are reading.
So we are discovering,
Hmm.
not inventing. Whatever
We are
the
always discovering, yes. We are always discovering. So discovery is not only for things like gravity and the world being round and things like that. It is for new gadgets as well.
Oh,
Hmm. They are all, the design for them is already there. Every scientist, when they are coming up with something new, it has come from
mm,
there. So that is why, in effect, a scientist, a professor, they are all Brahmins. Hmm. Because how did we define Brahmins? He said a Brahmin.
Curiosity to learn.
Huh?
Curiosity to learn.
Yeah, curiosity to learn, and who can connect to imbibe that knowledge. One has to connect to Ishvara. And that's what the scientists and professors and other people do. Okay. The next sutra, Sri Lakshmi.
Tasya hetuhu avidya. So, like whatever we are doing, 2.23 calculations and 2.23 that I am doing, I'm the doer, all uh, it's my effort, it's all we are doing because of avidya. Avidya is incorrect perception. We think impermanent as permanent, unclean as clean, anitya as nitya, sad as pleasure, core values as not core values. So the avidya causes 2.22 and 2.23. We have to come out of avidya. So in my case, when it comes to, like, I did volunteering in elementary school when my kids are small, and I used to help in math bowl, helping in library. I used to do all the course, and when kids grown up, I worked when my parents needed help. So I worked for few years, and when my father not needed anything, I stopped working. And I always like listen to said we have to do something in life, and whenever I get something in life or question, I ask sir anytime, and he helps me. Like and I used to react. I used to um, be judgmental, and I used to not accept what it is. So I learned from PYS, like don't react, respond, and don't be judgmental, and accept what the life it is. So I used to always ask my parents problem, all the problems to sir. He helped me in everything, whatever I am now, it's because of sir. And I started volunteering at Isha Yoga, and then Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Isha Yoga, I went because I thought I can socialize, and I can help backside cooking. I can learn sattvic, and I can be more calmful. And I did at Bhagavad Gita to chant and to serve. So when I was discussing with sir, the sir said that the first, second, two, three are not like motivated actions. So I personally think I went without any calculation, sir. So mm, yeah, you can help me, like what I did the mistake.
Oh, that was for you to find out.
I know, sir. I went without any calculations. I just went with like pure mind, like to like do something.
See, normally, that's Sadharana will normally say this. I went with the pure mind. Maybe you went with the pure mind. But you have to reflect deeply and see, okay, I went there. And then after a few months, uh, I arranged some event at home, and I wanted many people to come to my house. Maybe, you arranged a talk by myself last year. And there are 35 people. Supposing you don't go and participate in cooking in Isha Yoga or Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, I mean, ISKCON movement or whatever, those people also will not come. Correct? Is there a motivation?
Yes.
This is what you have to see. You have to look deeply. I'm not saying you should not go.
Okay.
Go. Help them. But don't expect them when you have an event at home to come in large numbers.
Okay.
You can do anything you want. But don't go there, because if I go and help them, tomorrow when I do something at home, they will come. But even if they don't come to help, there will be a quorum at home. If when Kumar comes, I've already promised that 30 people will show up. And supposing only 5 people show up, what will Kumar think? So unless I do all these things, how will people come? Think.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Okay.
everything. Thank you so much.
Okay, who's the next one? Put the list here.
Mohan, sir.
Yeah, Mohan, sorry. So,
Okay.
yeah, sorry, I was on mute. So this 25, 26, 27 have to be read with the earlier one. Of course, all the sutras have to be read with what we have learnt already. And luckily, we now know even further we have learnt. So there are a lot of things that we can apply to this. And so the 25 and these 3 will slowly take you to the 8 parts of Ashtanga Yoga. So we'll see how it is. So 25 talks about Tad Abhavat. What is that?
Tad abhavat sanyoga bhavo.
Sanyoga Abhavahu Hanam Tad Drishye Kaivalyam. Kaivalyam. Tad Drishehe Kaivalyam.
Tad
So
abhavat
Kaivalyam,
sanyoga bhavo hanam tad drishehe kaivalyam. Okay.
yeah. So this talks about Kaivalyam, which is freedom. So freedom from what? So we are talking about freedom from the absence, the absence of avidya, which brings us the absence of union or association. So here, since we already know, we are talking more about the cognitive sense, which is nothing but samskara connected or associated, the union of Prakriti and Purusha. That's how I read it. And so that absence of that will take us to sanyama, which is basically the liberation of or isolation of all the cessation of all our feelings and other things. That will come only from the absence. So this is what do you call samprajnana inanata. Okay, so it is part of that where we are learning how do we ensure that prajna can be attained. So that is what it's talking about. And 26 talks about Vivek.
Before you go, just
Yeah.
to understand, we see this is like Mohan already pointed out, and many have pointed out. This is directly referring to the previous sutras. So when he says because of its absence, that its is actually pointing to that avidya in the previous sutra. So it's saying when avidya, the absence of avidya, because avidya is absent, and without the association of that I did these things. That abhinivesha. That's what Sri Lakshmi when explained, right? Swaswami Shakti Yoho. That abhinivesha. Because of its absence, without the association of avidya and abhinivesha. When we say absence of avidya means absence of abhinivesha, all those kleshas have gone, right? Because avidya kshetram uttaresham, it is the top of the pile. Once the head is cut off, the rest of the body falls off. So the cessation of that view that I am the one who is doing it, blah, 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 that is gone. And hence, this view, now the new view is Kaivalyam, freedom from all this. Okay, go ahead, Mohan.
Yeah. So 26 talks about Viveka Kayatihi Avi Palva Hana Upayaha. So the solution for this cessation, or how do we ensure that this discrimination is coming, is only by understanding the association and getting out of that. So that the discerning mind is one that can actually find out how to discriminate this, and that's a solution towards cessation of this association.
Okay. Any questions here? Okay.
Sir, I saw a diagram. Can you show me that diagram by scrolling
Yeah,
up?
let's finish this and we'll go back to that. Okay. Go ahead.
So this 27 actually gives the introduction to the Ashtanga Yoga. This basically the sevenfold democrated zones. So the prajna comes from that sevenfold, which is 8 parts. The five or the yama, niyama, pranayama, asana, and yeah, and the last 3 will be the dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So these 8 parts of this that will lead us to the actual samadhi, which is the prajna. So this prajna will come once we disconnect and discriminate. So that is how this will happen.
So he's saying the prajna, the intuitive knowledge, will come only when we cross all the 7 boundaries. That's what he's saying in this sutra. Okay, good. Shruti, that diagram is there in the text that I sent you all. The sutra text you have at home, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I'll refer to that, sir.
Yeah, it is at the after the 4th chapter. I think a couple of pages after that you will see the diagram. And if we have time this today, we will discuss that. Otherwise, certainly now that you know where it is, take a look at it next week. We can discuss that.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Who is the next one? Madhavi.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, Madhavi.
Yoga anga anushtanat ashuddhi kshaya jnanadipti
Aviveka.
avevika khyate.
Aviveka.
Aviveka khyate.
Aviveka. Viveka. And in front of that, Aviveka.
Aviveka khyate.
Kyate hai.
Yoga anga means parts of the yoga. Anushtanat, program or process. Ashuddhi, impurities. Shaye, elimination or cleaning. Jnana Deepti, light of knowledge. Avivekaha, discrimination, discriminative or understanding. Kyatihi, comes with. Because of the program of yoga, after elimination of impurities, the light of knowledge comes with discrimination, understanding.
So he's saying here, when you do this 7 steps, because in the earlier sutra he says, right? Yoga anga anushthanat ashuddhi. I mean, he's in the earlier sutra. We saw tasya saptada pranta bhumihi prajna. So you have to cross 7 boundaries. So he's saying here, because of the program as yoga aspects, the 7 stages. When you do those 7 stages, what happens? The impurities wane away. They dissolve. How do we dissolve the impurities?
By tapas.
By
And
tapas.
Jnana.
Yeah, but what is the tapas?
Burning.
Tapas burns. So earlier today we saw that when you experience life as is, Bhoga apavargartam.
Without classification, we just
And that is how you burn.
with no questions.
Huh?
No questions.
So because of the program, after the waning of impurities, the light of knowledge comes with it. So when there is no why me question, when we experience things as they are, then comes this intuitive and discriminative understanding. Okay, Madhavi, any questions here for Madhavi?
No, sir.
Others have to tell.
Oh, okay.
You cannot give the speech and then say no questions.
No, if I cannot, my sir is there to answer, sir. I have backup.
Okay, go ahead. Next one.
Sutra number 2.29. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, ashto angani. Here he is telling about the ashtangani. Those are eight things: yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So to reach the samadhi stage, we had to go through all these things, but not in the same way as they mentioned. And first
He's
5
saying
are
8 parts. There are
Yeah.
8 things, 8 parts.
Yeah.
And 7 boundaries. Because there are 8 parts, there are 7 boundaries one has to cross. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi.
Yeah. First 5 are bahya and last 3 are antarga.
Okay. All right. Okay. Next. That's also yours, right? 230.
Yeah, 230 also. Ahim, no, he's giving there are 5 different types of things in Yama. Those are ahimsa,
Satya,
ahimsa, satya, asatyeha, asatye,
asteya,
asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha, yamaha. So these 5 are Yama is in five parts. One is ahimsa. Ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. Ahimsa means not hurting anything or in anybody also. Satya means truthfulness. Asteya means not stealing.
So this truthfulness is very important. So this is also when somebody is saying something ill about me, I don't answer back. I keep my mouth shut. But internally, I'm scolding them. Is that truthful? Is that being truthful?
You are asking me, sir? No.
Yes.
No, it is not.
No, I'm asking everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You can also. So that no, that's not truthfulness. So in this practice of accepting life as is, you cannot say truthfulness means, oh, I don't say lies. This is lie straight away. Somebody is saying something and you are not able to accept it in full. That is lies. Yes or no? Many people say, I don't say lies at all. It is not lies speaking through your mouth. It is also lies that is there in your head. That does not come out through your mouth. Do you understand, Madhavi?
Yeah, I understood, sir.
Everyone?
No, what
Yeah.
kind of lies are we talking in the head?
What kind of lies?
Yeah.
See, somebody is scolding you at work. Your boss is yelling at you. Why you haven't done it? And you want to yell back. You want to give it back. But you don't. You very sweetly say, no, sir, I will get it done. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, I'll get it done this evening. By 5 o'clock, it will be ready. Or by 6, it will be ready. Right? But you really want to use all kinds of bad words to give it back. But you don't. Right? I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying that is not truthfulness. Truthfulness is when your boss is yelling at you, take it. Whether it is right or wrong, he might have told you it is enough if it is ready next week. And suddenly on Thursday morning he wakes up and says, or today is Saturday, right? So on Saturday he says, at 10 o'clock in the morning, he comes to your desk and says, where is it? I told you it should be ready on Saturday morning. And you tell him, no, you told me Monday or Tuesday morning. No, he says, no, I did tell you it was Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. At that time, you want to give it back. Right, Yogeshwar? And you want to use all kinds of bad words because you're so upset. So that I'm saying is lies. You put up a show and say, okay, sir, okay, Mr. So-and-so, I had these things to be done today. I will put them away for today. I will get whatever you are asking me. I will get it done by 5. So I'm saying when you do that, internally also, let the truth be there. The sweetness with which you tell him, let it also be inside your head. You experience this, right? At work, with your relatives, etc. Especially with your relatives.
Yeah, especially.
That's what I'm saying.
Work, I don't experience much, but the relatives I have.
Okay.
But instead of keeping inside, just say to the boss, well, what is there? If you have a talent, you will get a different job also. Is that right?
No. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to give it back. You don't have to give it back.
But
Right
if it
then,
is, mm,
I'm saying,
mm,
when I said giving it back, you can always say, this is what you said. If you
mm,
still insist, I'll get it done. And
mm,
then you can take an action later. But internally, it is boiling
mm.
and it wants to use all kinds of bad words.
Yeah, but instead of internally boiling and putting stress and other health issues, just tell them what is inside your heart and take it
Uh,
whatever give.
no, I'm saying, what about all the bad words?
Bad words means, see, if somebody uses a bad word, you can't be a clean slate like, okay, come, welcome, respected, sir, and all those things. That
No,
is
no, you don't have to
putting
say
yourself
welcome,
down.
sir.
Mm,
No, you are still not understanding. That is an experience
mm,
that is coming your way.
mm,
Bhoga apavargartam.
mm,
You have to take it.
mm,
Hmm. Bhoga apavargartam. It is coming to you because of your karma. It is coming to you from a person of higher status or higher power, a manager, whatever. You have to take it. Take it. And then if this is happened, first time the manager yells at you, you don't walk away from the job. So the truthfulness is receiving it as is without any disturbances inside. That is truthfulness. Not just
Receiving and not non-reacting for it.
hmm? Yeah,
Receiving those and not reacting.
non-reacting not only from through words in your mouth, internally also.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Right?
one question, Kumarji.
Yeah.
If that is the situation, immediately we don't want to react or answer back or do anything. So will it be okay? Like we calm ourselves down and we are not taking it inside. And if suppose the mistake is not on our side, can we take a moment with them to explain? Okay, this happened, and
Yeah. I
so
mean, you
does it?
already told the boss, right? You
They
already,
won't listen, right?
yeah. The
They will
boss,
No, I'm
listen.
taking a moment, like maybe some time off, and should we clear the slate, or we should take it like that. Okay, it happened, and I couldn't explain this to him, and he's not taking it well, so I should let it pass, and I should let it go away from mind or my mind
see,
also.
the first time when it happens, you try to clear it with him.
Mm.
You say, oh, you said Monday morning, now you're suddenly saying Saturday morning. Obviously, the manager is not agreeing to that. He said, no, I did tell you Saturday morning. So, how long can you keep on saying this? It is you versus him, right? Finally, he needs it. So, you tell him, okay, I'll get it done by this afternoon, whatever time. So, if this happens frequently, then you know this is his pattern, correct?
Mm.
So, you have to find a way out. Meaning, you have to fully accept this is his behavior and have all the assignment that is done to you nicely, what should I say, documented, saying this is needed on 5 a.m. And then you even send it to him saying that these are all the things, tasks for my this week. Please let me know if there's any change. And then he cannot come to you on Saturday morning and say, yell at you. He might still do it. But if that pattern continues, then you have to find another job.
So what if the other job is also like that? I'm just asking, like people.
Apply for another job. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Anyway, I don't have a job to worry about. That I just asked the question.
Yeah.
No, it is not related to job with
Yes.
relatives or anybody. Also, we
That's
can
true,
implement.
Madhaviji. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even inside families, this happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of their karma
Yes.
applies here then.
Yes. Not their karma. It is because of our karma.
Our karma.
I think
A boss comes and yells at me because of my karma, not because of his karma.
But he is also accumulating the karma for the next birth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's part of the deal.
Trade in deal.
Okay,
As
go ahead.
Asreya, not stealing. Brahmacharya, curiosity to learn.
This is what few sutras back I was saying about scientists and all that. That curiosity to learn is brahmacharya. A Brahmin is the one who has that curiosity, who has that connectivity. It is not by birth. It can be anybody. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Aparigraha means not being possessive.
Yes.
The yamas are not five yamas meanings are not hurting others wantingly, truthfulness, not stealing, curiosity to learn, and not being possessive.
Okay. So you should not be possessive of your children. Right? Or is that excluded? As Patanjali Muni has excluded that?
You're asking me, sir?
Absolutely.
Okay, you repeat the question, sir, please.
No. You said aparigraha means
Ah.
not being covetous or possessive, right?
Hmm.
So that includes children also. We cannot be possessive of children.
No, but for that, if you ask me, I
Ah.
think I don't have anybody to keep possessiveness. I did my duty, they have to do their duty also. That's it.
Even if they don't do their duty,
Mm.
we cannot be expecting of that. We should not have expectations.
But something will be accumulated.
Huh?
Something will be accumulated.
The duty,
No,
I
let
think,
them accumulate. Let them
Mm.
accumulate. Why are you bothered about that?
That is the reason. Leave everything alone and enjoy your life. That's what I'm thinking. Doing also, not thinking. 200% I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Just
duty
want
is
to know that
relative, isn't it?
aparigraha means non-possessive. Don't possess anyone, including children. Especially
Means,
others who are having small children, it is for them. Small children, grandchildren, all that is included in this. Grandchildren, everything is included. Okay, go ahead. That's it.
That's it. Up to 2:30 is mine. And
Okay, you are relieved.
not really, but personally, I want to thank you for allocating particular sutras to particular. Thanks to your time and dedication, sir.
Okay, thank you. Who is the next one?
Shashi.
Shashi?
Yeah, Shashi, sir. Shashi ji.
Okay, Shashi, go ahead. Are you there? Can you speak, Shashi?
Shashi is not there.
Okay.
No,
So we'll skip.
she's there, sir. She's talking on mute, I think.
No, she's not on mute.
Oh,
Maybe sometimes she has problems with her voice.
Can I do 240?
praise.
Kala.
Yeah, she's talking, I think.
Yes, Shashi. Can't hear you. Okay, let me do this. I will come back to you later on. Go ahead. Who is the next one? Tammy. Tammy, is she here? Probably not.
31, 32.
Okay. Tammy is not here. Tatiana is not here. She told me.
I have 240. Can I do that one?
Yes.
Okay. 240, 41, 42 is mine.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get to 240. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
240,
40.
40.
I'm still. Okay. Hold on.
Which?
Yeah.
Right. So 240, 41, 42 talks about niyama. I think after a yama, these three sutras are for niyama. This three sutras talks about the saucha. 40, 41, and 42. What is this sutra 240? Sauchat swanga juhupsa pariyehi asangraha. Uh, See, this one talks about not just external cleanliness. Saucha means cleanliness, right? So we don't need external cleanliness is needed, just like taking bath, wearing washed clothes. All these things are needed. But most importantly, what is needed is internal cleanliness. The examples given here were see the priests in the temple or someone at home, right? They want to stay away with other people. They want to keep a distance, not to touched by others. Um, Accidentally, they touch others. So those things they don't want to do that one because there is one reason, because if suppose the other people is having even in the temple people have a thought of jealousy, selfishness, negative lust, negative thoughts. So that has an impact definitely with other people, but but with some people will have their own aversion on their bodily parts to take care of everything, which is not needed. What is needed is the cleanliness is needed. The internal pure cleanliness is needed. Means the internal cleanliness here means the um, the nadis, right? Those needs to be purified. It won't come just like not others are touching. So I will be, my purity is gone. So Sauchat is cleansing, cleansing the the internal nadis. How that will come, right? That will come as part of tapa, burning them off mm, will bring the internal purity. Um, by consistent tapa, all these things will burn away. So this saucha is yes, it's about sukshma sarira. Both are needed, uh, but it says don't overly attached with the bodily cleanliness. That's all 240 says.
Okay, actually 240, if you look at 240, it is saying because of cleanliness, the one has aversion for one's parts in contact with others, meaning the level of cleanliness that we are talking about is so high that one has aversion to one's own bodily parts. Mainly, when we say bodily parts here, we are talking about excretory bodily parts. That's why when a priest or somebody has to go, suddenly has to gets a
Take bath.
nature's call. After they answer the nature's call, they will they will take a quick dunk of water on their head, quickly put a bucket of water on their head, or take a quick shower, and then come and resume the ceremonial activities. I mean, that is why when people are doing these ceremonies, the priests, they need to have a lot of control on their bodily parts itself, so that in between they don't have to get up and go. That's why all these other things come into play. What they eat, what they drink, all those things come into play so that they're not disturbed for a few hours, 4 or 5 hours together. They may have to sit in one place. So this sutra is purely actually referring to that this stula sharira. Although we know it's not just that, it is much deeper than that. But in this sutra is talking about, and as we go inside, we will see how about the inner cleanliness. Okay, go ahead.
And the 241 is Sadva Shuddhi Saumanasya Ekagraha Indriya Jaya Atma Darshana
Yogyatvani,
Yog Yogyatvam cha
Yogyatvani cha.
Yogyatwani cha.
Hmm.
Yeah, Sadva Shuddhi. What makes a person to have Sadva Shuddhi?
Shadva, not Shadva Suddhi, Sattva Suddhi. Sattva.
Sattva Shuddhi.
Ah.
Okay. Um,
So here he says,
the one who has the inner purification. By having the external and internal purity, so what we are going to get it by by having the external purity and the internal purity and following the niyama, what one can get it. One can, by having the external purity and internal purity, the one pointed focused mind, control over the senses, right? Uh, so there are three things. Oh, so what are the one pointed mind, a very controlled. The person with a cheerful chitta, right? And if I have the control over the senses, I can see my Atma. What is Atma here? Means is the Purusha. So Sattva Purusha. One can see the Sattva Purusha. Like not tempted to get one pointed mind, and here is not tempted to get everything. I don't need to see my neighbors to see, oh, they have that. I am going to purchase when I go to a shopping place, that I want to get everything. So those things are like not needed. So one have to have the control. What others having, it's fine. We don't need to worry about it. If others are getting um it's what the vibration, it is fine. It's okay. It doesn't mean that the nadis are not getting cleansed. They are actually getting cleansed. That's what I understood. So you don't need to worry about it. Not to look at others with one pointed mind, and not thinking about others. When we have sattva suddhi of this niyama having, one can see the purusha, the internal, the soul here means the purusha. The atman here means purusha. That which is it's not seeing means one can see the purusha means the connectivity with the purusha.
Exactly. It does not mean suddenly seeing Vishwarupa Darshan. It's not that. We are not talking about that. It's not suddenly seeing the picture of Krishna inside the heart. It is not about that. It is that connectivity. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. It is the connectivity. That is the seeing here. And how is this occurring? It is occurring because of the previous sutra, Shauchat. One has the purification of sattva or even nature. Because of that purity, both externally and internally, because we have become very truthful. Yogeshwaran, we have become very truthful. Madhavi, we have become very truthful. All the yamas are also there. And because of all that, because of the inner purity and external purity, one-pointed mind, what are we getting? Because of all this, of this purity, what are we getting? We are getting
Connectivity.
one-pointed mind with cheerfulness. That's what we are getting. We are getting Ekagra Indriya Jaya. We are victorious. We get that control. One-pointed mind with cheerfulness, control over the senses, Indriya Jaya. Control over the senses. And on top of that, we also become eligible, Yogyatwani, Yogyatva. So Yogyatva means we become eligible. We become eligible to do what? To see the Atma Darshana, to get the Atma Darshana, to get connectivity with the divine, to be able to see the Purusha inside us, by which we can connect with Ishvara. Okay, good. Any questions here, anyone? Okay.
Santoshat Anutamaha Shukalabha. This is the next niyama. We saw the Saucha in 240 and 41. This talks about the contentment. So, what do you get with contentment? This is the self contentment. This is actually this one I told on in the previous sutra also. But exactly here is what do we gain by being contentment? We gain supreme happiness.
By contentment,
we get
by
supreme
having
happiness.
contentment, we gain
supreme happiness.
Bliss.
Bliss, yeah.
So by being contented, we gain complete happiness.
Yeah, we don't need to, there is no desire to run after something. And that's how the supreme happiness will be with oneself.
Okay, great. Thank you. So who is the next one? Oh, Shashi?
Yeah, satisfaction.
You are ready?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction, yes. Okay, the next one is 243. 243 is Purna. Is she here? Or she is gone? Normally she cannot stay after that. Gayatri. Gayatri.
I'm here. Should I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
246, right?
Yeah, 246 to 249.
Okay, let me position myself there. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. For me, the sutras are 246 to 249. These sutras talk about the physical body, from physical body to the achieving the inner calmness and clarity. When we follow all these 4 sutras, in the final sutra, we achieve the steady position for the yoga. So here, first sutra is Stitra Sukham Asanam.
Stira
Sukham Asanam. As we know, Stira is steady, Sukham is comfortable, Asanam is asana. So, whenever we are going to practice yoga, this asana should be steady and comfortable. The proper yogic posture does not have to be, but it does not have to be difficult, and it can be defined by 2 qualities as stated above, that is Stira and Shukam. So here I can quote an example like, I remember some things you told in the class also. Even when we sit for a cup of coffee also, we can achieve a steady posture there. Likewise, sometimes during yoga we do some postures, cross-legged meditations, or sitting comfortably. Usually, person like me, when I sit in cross-legged, after sometimes I'll feel the leg pain. So here, the steadiness is achieved, but not with comfort. So,
Yes.
but what this sutra talks about is you should have steadiness and also comfort.
Why?
Then, why? Because then only your mind is also steady. You're calm. When you can achieve this, you have worked a lot before also. When you can achieve and achieve steadiness in a comfortable and comfort altogether, you have worked yourself in many ways.
Yes. So the why question is answered in the next sutra. That should be your answer.
Sorry. Okay. I
So
thought you're asking why to me. Why
yeah,
to me?
you you said nicely that the whatever is comfortable, sit in that posture. Should be one of absolute comfort. Sitting cross-legged or sitting in Padmasana, Virasana, whatever asana, if that gives you full 100% comfort, you can see children, 2-3-year-old child will sit on the floor on its own in Virasana. I mean, bending the knees, but both the lower part of the leg away from them, they'll sit.
Yeah, W sitting.
Not like Vajrasana, even better than Vajrasana. Vajrasana is putting the legs and sitting on the heels. Here, even that part of the heel is moved away and the butt is on the floor.
Yes. But
Yes, scientist.
medically, they say that position we should not allow for kids. They said it hurts your tummy,
Hurts whose stomach?
the kid's tummy. That position is disrupting the gut health. No, I'm telling this
I don't
because
think so.
it was advised for me when my son was diagnosed, actually. But it's very new for me to know that W sitting is very good posture.
Yes, it is good. So anyway, for those things the child does on its own, which comes naturally to them. So we don't have to force ourselves to do that. If you force ourselves, it will only be painful. So how long can you sit? So we are talking about all these things. So we are going into meditation and we want to be comfortable. Okay, go ahead. What is the next one?
Okay. Next one is 247. Okay. Prayatna Saitalya Ananta Samapati
Samapatibhyam.
So,
Prayatna Shaitalya Ananta Samapatibhyam.
yeah.
Hmm.
So Prayatana means effort, Saitalya is relaxation, and Ananta is the infinite, feeling the infinite. Samadhi Patibhayam is absorption. So when we master a posture, it should be relaxed, and all the unnecessary effort should be relaxed too. With effort we cannot achieve a posture, like sitting steady and holding the tightening and rising the shoulder, or we cannot achieve the posture in that way. So when we want to achieve a posture, that should be relaxed and there should not be any effort. You should not feel any effort or stress in yourself.
No, effort can be there, but it should be Prayatana Shaitalya, very weak, very little effort only should be there. We should not force.
Yeah, forceful effort. That's what I mean. We should not force and achieve a posture.
Yes, you should not. If you have to bend forward in uh, as a posture, as you are bending forward, Pada Hastasana, when you do bend only as much as you can. Just because somebody is able to bend fully and put their touch the floor with their palms, you don't have to do that. If I cannot do it, I must stop at the point where it starts hurting me, not just
Yes.
before that. Okay, that's what it is called. Okay.
Yes. So this practice will gradual, when we practice this gradually, our body will settle and our attention will rest on the breath. Instead of the pain in the body or whatever we're feeling, it will rest on our breath. So this sutra is important to practice when we are going to do a yoga meditation.
No, he's actually in this sutra, he's referring to the previous sutra. How you must do a posture. If you are going to sit comfortably in Padmasana, if you think Padmasana is comfortable, what he's saying, it must be with very little effort. And that must produce full absorption in what you are going to do. That is, you must feel absolutely comfortable without no aches and pains. That's all it is saying.
Yes.
And why should we do that? 248.
It's next one, 248. So this one is like tato
Dvandva
dvandva anabhikantah.
anabhigatah.
Katah.
Anabhigatah. Tato
Anabhikatah.
dvandva anabhigatah.
Anabhikatah. This one talks about the freedom from opposites. They when we follow when we follow the previous two sudras, this then the one is no longer disturbed by pairs of opposites. Opposites are the different thoughts: heat, cold, happiness, sad. So we go through multiple emotions every day. Everything has a opposite things.
To be an effort
When we achieve the steadiness for both the opposites, then we can achieve the previous two sutras also. Okay, when a person can achieve the steadiness and not reacting to the opposites in different ways, we should not react itself, but I'm telling if we take both the both the criticism and positive things in the same way, then we will not be affected by any emotions or thoughts.
Yes. So this unaffected by the sense of opposites. So they are not affected by heat or extreme heat or cold. You are not affected by criticism or by reward or some good words that are spoken. When some good word is spoken about me, I don't pat myself in the back. When criticism is being placed on me, I don't immediately react and yell. Those kinds of opposites. Tato dvandva anabhigatah. Those kinds of things. We don't, any experience that come to me, whether it is evil or good, I I take both. Because I've come to a stage where I've come to bhoga apavargartha. Bhoga apavargartham. So these opposites don't affect me anymore. Okay. Any questions, anyone? We have one more to finish.
So
Sureshji, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I have three sutras, 49, 50 and 51, 251. Now all these sutras related to the pranayama. Pranayama is controlled breathing. How you control breathing, where you control breathing, how much you control breathing, that is all sutra comes. So now first sutra is 249. Tasmin sati swasa prasvasayo gati vichedha pranayamah. Tasmin is that, sati means end of swasa, inhalation, prasvasa, exhalation, gati, flow. So vichedana means cut or discretely interruption. Swasa, gati, vichedana, discretely interrupted flow of inhalation, exhalation, pranayama. So what it says that swast means breath. You have to control. Inhale means take it breath in, then there's a pause. We hold the like kumbhaka was the breath and exhaling. So this process is called a pranayama. It's control the pranayama. So that's what it says. Discretely interrupted flow. Flow means interrupt. When we flow, like inhale, we flow coming, and interrupt. When we hold or stop or pause, it interrupt and goes down. So that is a pranayama.
Yeah. Vicheda, actually, there are many meaning. One way, one of them is broken up, broken,
Broken or cut it.
or
Yeah.
interrupted. So in this context, we are using the meaning interrupted, discretely interrupted, which is what you're saying, holding the breath
Yeah.
for a few seconds or whatever, however long we can hold, and then we do a prashwas. Okay.
Okay. The second is 250. Bahya Abhyantara Stambha Vritti Deshakala Sankhyaami Paridrastu
Sankhyabihi.
Sankhyabihi Paridrastu Dirgha Suksmaha.
बाह्य अभ्यंतर स्तंभ वृत्ति देश काल संख्या परिदृष्टो दीर्घ सूक्ष्म.
Here he talking about external Bahya, Adhyantar internal, Stham is motionless. Vritti expression of Bahya. Bahya.
Vritti means expression.
Yeah, Vidi means expression of Bahya means Bahya Abhyaya Stham or Stamba.
बाह्य अभ्यंतर स्तंभ वृत्ति.
Expression of breath, that is external, internal, motionless. Exhalation, inhalation, motionless breath. Dasha is place, Kala time, Sankhya bhi also count.
Kala, not Kala. Kala.
Kala. Kala, time.
Yes.
Period. And Dirgha means long and Sukshma means subtle. So these are the things. So what he says that Bahya means Bahya means external. Here Bahya means exhaling is Bahya. Then internal is Bahya means Abhyantar means inhaling. Stham means stopping. So this is like the Kumbhaka. So this depends upon the where we do, what time we do, and where how long we do. So like some people like different kind of inhalation. Some people like exhalation very fast. Some take that is exhalation fast and fast. So that counts. Some people count 1, 2, 3, 4, then hold 4, 5, 6, 8, exhale long. So there's a different kind of it. This is all pranayama. So it all pranayama you take, it depends upon your, like holding kumbhaka is holding the pranayama. It depends on your capacity, how much you hold, how long you hold. So how long is a considered that is a long means is a dirgha.
Why is he using the word desha, place? Why is he using the word desha?
Desha is a place.
Yeah.
Where place means where you doing when you doing, like place means you're doing sitting on the asana somewhere, you're sitting in a chair or sitting somewhere. That is also, and that is also environment also, cold, heat.
Actually, it is a little deeper than that.
Yeah.
Desha means, see, if you go to higher elevations, then the oxygen levels are lower.
Yeah.
So the same time for which you can hold may or may not be valid there.
Yeah.
So that's why the desha is there.
Is a place. I mean, yeah.
So based, if you are on higher elevations, you have to adjust according to that.
Mhm.
If you are on sea level, you adjust according to that.
Yeah.
So that's why the desha is given.
Okay.
Yeah? So blindly, because you can hold breath for 20 seconds here, you should not think blindly you can do that in Himalayas, in the
Mhm.
upper elevations. So that's why the desha is there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. One more, right?
Yeah, one more is Bahya Abhyantara Visa Akshipo Chaturtha. So fourth is like in external, Bahya external, Abhyantara internal, Visaya subject matter, Akshepa goes over, what is over?
Akshepi.
Akshepi go over, passes over, beyond. Kshepa, tossing, throwing, movement of limbs. Chaturtha, the fourth. This says that this is the fourth sutra goes beyond the things. So it describes something different than more powerful than what we did on 240-451. That's why I understand.
So Bhagya Abhyantara Vishaya Akshepi Chaturtha. Here he is saying there is a fourth state.
Yeah, fourth.
Except, I mean, three we saw, Swasa, Prashwasa, and holding the breath in between. The three we saw. He says there is the fourth one, where when you do pranayama and after a time, when you finish up pranayama, then there will be a fourth state where you are just there and the breathing itself is very, very shallow. You don't even do it voluntarily. You don't even know it is happening. That is the fourth state that he's talking about.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
I think that's it.
So next is the final farewell.
Yes, it's a farewell class.
Mhm.
Maybe initially I'll spend about 10-15 minutes and then you all run it. Maybe Mohan will take the lead and lead you all. Right, Mohan? Are you there?
No, he's not there.
Okay, probably he left. All right. Okay.
Sure.
Very
Thank
good, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste. I'll see you all next week.
Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Next
you, sir.
week, all the Rara next week.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Okay. See you. Namaste, everybody.